also has come onto this broadcast a handful of times, and just out of the blue will take you from 0 to 100 real quick.
Right. So we're going to see a bit of some slugs going on here.
I kid you not, I think Rews just tried to forward smash that fireball just out of sheer will. He was like, I know exactly what you're going for. Watch this.
This is not Street Fighter 3. You do not get to parry off of doing those kinds of moves. But yeah, I mean, just look at how much damage Rews has taken to the first 30 seconds of the game, right?
Yeah.
That's the Magatsu Fireball. That's down tilt into B&B combos. And now Ryu has so many different kill moves.
There it is.
Like
a very great
beautiful confirm that this is just going to be Rews having to, what's it called? He has to disarm the ticking time bomb that is Ryu right now.
Yeah. With that, as we do see Wolf able to get a very good offstage interaction and take Ryu out, both of these players, we've already seen it, are incredibly good advantage state players, which means that both of them need to find a way to respect each other and understand, okay, this is what my opponent wants and his advantage. How in the world do I get out? And the answer isn't giving up, because believe me, I know a lot of people who say that's the go-to. That ain't it, Chief. But these Ryu combos would definitely leave a lot of people shaken, because holy, there are so many great combos coming out from both players. Again, it's just a slugfest. Both people are saying, all right, here's my confirm, here's my option. Miss Tech, I'm going to slash you in the face, and you are going off stage. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just going to be this continuous dance. Jab, jab, short of you. Nice.
Nice.
It is going to be just sort of good back and forth dance, right? And like what we saw inside of the previous game on stream, right? Both of these characters have a lot of things in common.
Yes.
They like to get in, they like to deal a lot of damage, they like to deal a lot of damage in short bursts, and then they like to call it a day and make sure that you die at around 100, 110.
Yep. As the percentages are reaching that point,
Shoryuken!
And it closes it out. DjShoRyu is the one taking the lead to start. 1-0. Still a best of 5. We're in the top 8. I already love what I'm seeing. I love a good slugfest. But 2, I do think it's going to be on both of these players, now that they've sort of gotten accustomed to each other a little bit. It is either, how do I get out of my opponent's game plan? Or how do I make it so that they don't get their game plan in the first place? The nice thing is that when you're in, there are matchups where both players can play what they want to play, but you need to figure out the ways to respect it. We talked about it before. There are a lot of characters where you only play this person's game plan, and therefore you just kind of have to respect it. On this situation, since both players have the game plan that they want, it's a matter of how do I continue to really make either my value work for me, or how do I make my opponent sweat a little bit and really start to make them realize I know what I'm doing just at will.
Right. And, you know, it's a great extrapolation of the issue that we have going on in front of us. There we go. Tatsumaki will kill. Tatsumaki's a great ender.
Yeah.
Right? It deals a lot of damage. It deals like, I think, like 16, 17 when true. Right? Ooh. And it's also just a great kill tool in total, but that's the point. Fact of the matter is, focus attack does make this thing a little bit more complicated, especially because of the amount of ending lag that Wolf does have on some of his more heavy-hitting attacks, such as his forward smash, his forward tilt, the things that he likes to use to potentially kill, right? So being able to see things like the back air there, very nice, especially considering that it can't be super punished by focus attack.
Yeah. So with that, we got the stocks evening up a little bit. able to DI properly to survive that Shoryuken, but another one to the face. And then suddenly, Rews, the one taking a very strong lead on this. And I will say, all of what I'm seeing so far has been good because they have started adapting a little bit to each other's game plans, but it's also them just suddenly saying, all right, I got options. That's the glory of the characters that I play. I don't need to stick to my one game plan. We got a whole arsenal of them. It's like Squidward with the clocks. Like, he's just got tons of this stuff lying in wait. And so because of that, I think as Wolf takes the stock with the back air, it's going to be a matter of who decides to get a little bit more crazy with it. We saw it earlier with the Pikachu-Rews matchup, where the Pikachu player threw something out of the blue. It's now up to Rews. I wonder if he's going to take that advice to heart, what he witnessed before, and is going to try to go for something a little bit more creative, something he's been trying to cook up a little bit, and try to really throw DjShoRyu off his guard.
Yeah, and you know, we're starting to see that he's punishing more of the fireballs.
Yeah.
Which is one of Ryu's main damage sources, and it's a great tool for him instead of neutral. So by eliminating that, you're effectively eliminating a ton of pressure that Ryu can have.
Yeah.
And there is less of that reliance on some of the slower moves too. So like, he just got free damage off with into that focus attack.
Whoa. Oh, he must have let go.
Did he let go of focus attack?
Yeah, he must have canceled the focus attack. There's, because that 9 times that you eat that hit and then suddenly you explode.
Yeah, no, that was just a neutral error, wasn't it?
Yeah, back air.
Oh, it's back air. Okay.
Yeah, still like a
Yeah,
one
still-
hit glory, but
Still great, but like, yeah.
Huh.
That's weird. Anyways, game 3.
with that, we're heading into it. Both players advantage state again. Could talk about it 100 times. Let's talk about something else. Both of them seem to have agreed on PS2 for the entirety of this match. Frankly, I'm okay with it. It's relatively neutral.
It's great for beam, it's great for fireball, it's also great for people who want to deal damage on the ground. It's also great to be able to give you a little bit of protection from things on the ground. And both characters like being on the ground. So,
Yeah.
if 2 and 2 makes 4 and 1 plus 1 equals 2, that must mean that 1 times 4 equals 4.
Makes sense to me. What doesn't make sense to me is that turning around away from Wolf. But frankly, it happens sometimes. It's the kind of thing you shake off. It's a slight misinput. You can do it. I've done it before, as much as I hate to admit it. But it hurts every time.
Yeah, there was a ton of pain inside that situation, but like, it's just, you gotta keep
my
moving. You gotta keep
goodness.
going.
These Wolf
Whoa.
combos are going crazy. Another back air to the face, 114 with a little bit of rage.
That's an excellent read by Rews. So we're just seeing added confidence by Rews going inside of this game, right?
Yeah.
With the additional damage going forward, this is what he needs, right?
Yeah. With all that being said, we can see Ryu going for the jab 1, jab 2, trying to get Rews to do either a roll or something else. Gets the back air to get that stock. He's starting to realize, okay, I need to be putting up the pressure a little bit. I need to find my way to get close. But when you're fighting a character like Wolf, who has the ability to just throw out a lot of moves and really keep you on your toes, it's hard to get in.
Right. It is.
Yeah. Fireball coming through. Feeling good shield damage. Trying to get the focus follow-up. Doing a little bit of damage. Wolf Nair keeping it.
A little bit of things checking out, especially the heavy jab, which is really good. This percent. But the
And-
up air, up smash. Oh, goodness. The up smash is going to be the thing to connect at the end of that game.
Yep.
Rews inside of a, if he wins this, he's going to move on to top 4. So this is the most important game right now for DjShoRyu.
Yeah. So now, if I'm DjShoRyu, taking a second, take a deep breath, because we have seen what it looks like when he finds his way in. And the question is, Wolf has blind spots. Believe it or not, it's hard to find, but there are a couple of ins almost in the diagonal.
Right.
The biggest thing is that if the Wolf player starts catching on, you're like, oh, they'll start jumping and forward airing. That's kind of what you want. You want your Wolf player in the air because suddenly they don't have a lot of great options to, come back down. So as we continue through this, the Wolf player eating 104%. DjShoRyu showing that he wants to really put up a fight on all of this. 1, 2, sure, you can. Not enough to take this stock just yet, but the pressure's there.
Absolutely, the pressure is there, and I also made a mistake there. It's not top 4, it'd be moving on to top 6.
There you go.
Which is still very important, of course, right? And like with every game, we gotta see him go to game 5.
Yeah, but
And DjShoRyu not able to get the kill off yet, and Rews is at 160%. Is dangerous to think about, but the back air is going to be able to grab it at that case scenario.
yeah.
Rews just trying to find just a way to get him off this stock, and is able to find the way out with the down smash. 21% of extra credit is going to get negated by a beautiful reflect onto Megatu Hadouken.
There you go. Now, at this point, Wolf is the one with the advantage. We're seeing just how valuable it can be. Ryu doesn't have a double jump, but is able to make it back onto the ledge. Wolf going for the forward smash, trying to call it all out and just saying, I need this stock on. But now, it's Ryu's game. Gets the throw, goes for the back, tries to get him onto the platform. Wolf says, I do not want to be up there. So with that, calls out the double jump. Wolf only has one way to get back, and it is stuffed by one good fireball to the face, and then suddenly, Wolf is the one feeling the pressure again. I think DjShoRyu has found an answer to the Wolf and has really started to put on the pressure. Is he able to close this out with the advantage that he's found?
You know, I definitely think off of that, there's a really good shot for it, but 35% of extra credit is very dangerous, especially with Ryu, who can kill it around like 80, 90% as well. So Rews is doing an excellent job staying alive and putting some additional pressure on. Does that? No. Great DI and excellent usage of the Tatsumaki Sabukiyaku. Charges up the forward smash, is going to be jumped over. A little bit of extra damage being pushed out there.
Yeah, Wolf looking for his options to take stocks. We've seen it before. The Nair into a tech situation. Ryu going for whatever he can. Gets the Tatsu. Gets a little close. 1, 2, sure, you can. And it is 2-2.
Look, there's only one thing he can do.
It is
Sure, you can. Yes, it is.
Hey, if anybody wants to buy.
And we are going into the quote-unquote silver scrapes, the quote-unquote tiebreaker, the quote-unquote game 5.
Game 5, baby.
DjShoRyu and Rews running it back on Pokemon Stadium 2. Losers round 7 inside of this 54-person tournament. Winner moves on to top 6. Loser goes home, but still with a little bit of some happy money inside their pocket.
Absolutely. Now look at this. Rews, who had such a good advantage save before, has realized that DjShoRyu has been able to really keep up the pressure on his side. So now it's all a matter of, okay, before I would take my advantage state and I would try to reset it to neutral. At this point, it looks like he's trying to take a little bit more. He's not satisfied with just taking what he can get, because at that point, it allows Ryu an opportunity to really try to bring it back. It's going to be up to Rews. Can they continue this pressure onto this Ryu with the Wolf back air? The answer right now, looking like a yes, sir. 1, 2, dash attack, and to back air. He doesn't have a double jump. The 0 to death from the side of Rews. It is 3 stocks to 1. Game 5. Jab, DjShoRyu on the platform, able to close out this stock, and then suddenly this game is a lot more dangerous. Both players are showing what they've got going.
You know, we're not actually asking a lot out of the Ryu player. But maybe an extra stock would be pretty cool. But with the amount of damage output that Ryu does have, he just needs to he needs to pick his battles.
Yep.
He needs to make sure that he's not just throwing out stuff willy-nilly. He's got some kind of safety going on with it, just so that Wolf does not punish at all.
Look how precise
And look at
they're
that.
being. They're being so deliberate with everything that they do now. It's not a, oh, I do this because it usually works. It is a, I am doing this because it makes sense for the situation I am in. This is how I keep up my pressure. This is how I make sure that one of us is playing the game while the other one isn't.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we're seeing more usage of the focus.
There it is.
DjShoRyu.
And that is it. We are one stock to one stock. Game number 5 in top 8. Who's going to come out on top? DjShoRyu or Rews? Both players with an amazing advantage state, as we have seen so far. It is up to DjShoRyu, who has a lot of percent built up at the moment, to really bring this back. But this fireball is offering so much value as it's reflected back into his face.
That's the danger of it, and oh, it didn't fully connect with the sweet spot, so we're still fine inside of Ryu territory. But 150% is very dangerous focus attack. Will get canceled out by a lot of things except for the up tilt.
Yes, as we do see Wolf.
Is able to read the up smash. It goes to counters of his own, down smash of his own. Wolf just trying to find any kind of opening. Ryu throwing out as many back here as possible. Forward tilt is not going to kill off the middle of the stage. Ryu is able to recover, tries to read the option. Forward tilt does not connect. Up smash does not connect.
Yeah, Ryu is the one with center stage. Gets the parry, but isn't close enough. Jab, 1, 2.
Again!
There it is.
And a beautiful pop-off by DjShoRyu is going to keep him